You better try to calm him down. Okay, we're gonna ask about the Gorons. Everybody was taken to the fire temple. While my dad was out, Ganondorf's followers came and took them all away. Okay, for the record, we haven't actually seen these followers. Ganondorf has followers. All of them will be eaten by Volvagia. Dad said that Ganondorf has revived Volvagia. As a warning to those who might oppose him, Ganondorf is going to feed them all to Volvagia. Dad went to the fire temple all by himself to try to save everyone. Please help, Link. I'll give you this heat-resistant tunic. You got a Goron tunic. This heat-resistant tunic is adult size, so it won't fit a kid. Go into a hot place? No worry. So, if you'll remember, we actually went to the top of Death Mountain, and we couldn't stay there very long. Because it was hot.
Right.
So now, once we put on the Goron tunic, we won't have to deal with that problem.
Hey, we're Red Link.
We're Red Link now. We're not my favorite color Link yet.
What's your favorite color, Link?
Blue.
Blue.
We'll see why.
Alright.
Link can always become blue.
For the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Okay. So, this is something that if you played this numerous times you would know, is that Darunia's house actually has a secret entrance. One leading to the Death Mountain crater. Now, if we went through here before, we'd get damaged, because we would be really low in the crater. But now, nothing! Oh yeah, Navi would be screaming at us. Get out of here, Link! Whoa!
But that will still kill you.
Yes, lava still hurts.
Makes sense, actually.
Alright, I actually was trying to get to the optimum position, and now I can. Okay, maybe I'm too far away. Too many crisps here. There we go. Oh look, it's Sheik! And now she doesn't sound distant.
It is something that grows over time, a true friendship, a feeling in the heart that becomes even stronger over time. The passion of friendship will soon blossom into a righteous power, and though it, you will know which way to go. This song is dedicated to the power of the heart. Listen to the Bolero of Fire. I would say this is one of my favorite tunes.
Mm-hmm. It's a really good tune. Da, 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 da. And one of the main reasons is when you play it... Oh, oops. I messed it up. You get little military drums in the background. Very nice. You have learned the Bolero of Fire.
Link, I'll see you again late. I'll see you again.
Well, this time she didn't need to use a smoke bomb.
Are you kidding
But she
me?
still does!
Ninja, finish!
So I will admit this right now. So somebody actually suggested that whenever Andrea's playing Sheik, she should do the Christian Bale Batman voice, because that's what somebody actually pictured when when she did Sheik.
I guess I'll have to try that the next
Let's hear a sample of your Christian Bale Batman.
I'm not that great at it.
Let's hear a sample.
Where's Rachel?
Yeah, you should totally do it for Sheik. Because it's you know, if you guys don't know who that character is, I'm not going to point it out, and yay, I got him to complain. If you don't know who that character is, you will soon, and there's a reason that the Christian Bale Batman voice actually works. So, this is actually the Fire Temple.
Ooh.
Now, this is actually the most, aside from difficulty, controversial. This is the controversial temple.
Yeah.
I have a feeling you already know of the controversy around the Fire Temple.
Yes, I do.
Would you like to explain it?
Okay, it's been a little while since I watched on the subject, but If I recall, it's because of the music. The backmasking
in
sounds
the-
a lot like Muslim prayers.
We'll get into that in a second.
Alright.
Who's there? Is that you, Link? You've been gone for 7 years. Where the crap did you go, man? It really is Link. You've grown so big since I last saw you. I want to have a man-to-man talk with you. Oh, no, we don't need the birds and the bees from the Rockman, all right? But now's not the time. Good. Ganondorf is causing trouble on Death Mountain again. He has revived the evil ancient dragon, Volvagia. On top of that, he is going to feed my people to that evil dragon as a warning to other races that might resist him. If that fire-breathing dragon escapes from the mountain, all of Hyrule will become a burning wasteland. Yeah, I kind of got that jargon, you know. I will go on ahead to try to seal up the evil dragon. I'm concerned, though, because I don't have the legendary hammer, but I have no choice. Link, I'm asking you to do this as my sworn brother. While I'm trying to deal with the dragon, please save my people. The prisoner's cells are in the opposite direction. I'm counting on you, Link.
Let my people go.
Okay, first of all, he got to enter the boss area without a big key. Just saying.
Cheater.
Yeah, exactly. Cheater, pumpkin eater. cheater, pumpkin eater.
And by the way, yes, we don't need to talk because now we're grown up, Link. So that means we've had our adventure in Zelda 2, and that woman who takes us into the house and does things.
It's alright, because we're a man whore? Is that where you're going with this, Alex?
I'm just saying, we've had our adventure Link in Zelda 2 now, because Link goes into that house with that woman. We don't know what she's doing. Is she performing a spell? Is she giving him a potion?
Not just one woman. I need to correct you there before the Zelda fans do. Not just one. Apparently, Link has a bit of a fetish with older ladies, too.
Okay.
So, I'm just going to point that out right now before somebody else does for you.
I just know what I've seen from LPs and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Because I haven't played Zelda 2. Even though Zelda 2, it looks kind of fun, but it looks really hard.
Yes, it is. It is hard. It's hard. Which we will eventually get to Adventures of Link, but we're definitely going to need the completionist to help us out.
I'm pretty sure that's not extremely as hard.
Oh no, it's got a difficulty curve even worse than the original Zelda.
Which was that was a trend of games back then. The second one would always randomly shoot up in difficulty.
Yep. So back on topic to what they were saying before. Oh, and it looks like we've already found the big key, but we can't get to it because a Goron's in there and he can't free himself. So yes, this is a controversial one because in the original version, the one that came out with the gold cartridges, it was actually supposedly that you could hear Muslim prayers in the background of the music. And, well, the Muslim community found that offensive. And I will be honest, I've heard the original version because we actually owned the two different versions. We actually had a gold cartridge in my house, and then we also had a later gray cartridge, which is a different version. And the bottom line is, I couldn't hear the difference, but if you guys say that, you know, people have actually listened to it and translated it. So, yeah, you're not going to be able to hear that here. This is the altered version of the song. And I'm not going to go dig up the other one because I really don't want to get the Muslim community mad at me. I've already gotten so many parts of the internet mad at me, I don't want to get more. Alright, so here's a Goron. We just freed him. Alex, why don't you take the Gorons?
Are you releasing me? Am I free to go?
Perfect.
I'll tell you a secret for saving me. In order to get into the room where Darunia went, you have to do something about the pillar stuck in the ceiling. Find a path that leads to the room above the ceiling right away.
So, oh look, there's a chest in here. So this is going to be the gimmick of the entire dungeon. When we need small keys, we need to look for a Goron to free. Because all of them, including the big key as we just saw, are actually all held in Goron cells. That's a little cruel that you put in a different key than the cell. It's like, ooh, I can free myself. Oh, not really. That's kind of a trollish thing to do there, Ganondorf.
You know what I'm liking about some of these 3D Zelda games, at least this one is concerned, is they're kind of incorporating some platforming into the RPG elements.
Yep.
Which I think is nice. I'd like to see a few more RPGs do that. Just incorporate a little more platforming. I'm sure there are some, and I just don't know any, but...
You mean of the It's platforming variety?
Yes.
Alright. Yeah, that's one of the things that I really do like, is that 3D Zeldas, even though some of them can be highly stated as not tourist mode, but basically very linear, there still is exploration in these games. As long as you know where to look, or as long as you're willing to explore. And it looks like we found another Goron. But I agree with you. I love the fact that we can platform in this, whereas back in the day before then, they had to actually create an item to let Link jump.
Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? Here's a secret for saving me. A wall that you can destroy with a Goron special crop, actually. Will sound different than a regular wall if you hit it with your sword.
Another exploration tip. Which will actually come in handy for later dungeons, too. And there's another small key.
Ba-na-na-na.
Yeah, so this is one of the few points in Zelda where me and Andrea actually disagree, because you like Rock's Feather, and I hate it, because it's a stupid item that basically allows Link to jump. Which they should have just let Link jump.
Yeah, but for those kinds of games, you never see too many of these type of, those type of games allowing your character to jump, so you had to have something.
I agree with you. It's still just kind of gimmicky to be able to do that. In fact, one of the things I found funny is that Rock's Feather has not shown up in a handheld entry in a long time. And that's just because, well, the handheld Zeldas are becoming about as 3D as the console ones.
Well, yeah, I just thought it was an interesting item to use back in that day.
Ah! He still got his head off.
So why is the lava not killing you as you're landing now?
It's a time thing.
Okay.
So if I stay in there too long, it'll start tearing away at my life. So interesting, huh?
Yes.
What that basically is saying is you can use a bomb here, and what will happen?
Cool, I found the bomb.
This will also come in handy later because another interesting mechanic for dungeons is added in this game. Oh, and I should point this out before Alex asks. No wall masters in this dungeon!
Yay!
Alright. You don't need to read this one, because it's just, he's giving tips. So there's
switches in this temple you have to cut to activate. But you can also use a special Goron crop to do the job.
in other words, a time switch.
Yeah.
Douche. Alright. Link always has that look of douche. Making me have to come out here and rescue you.
Da-da-da-da.
I dare hate to say it, but you know, Link when he became an adult, he became like 10 times more emo with his look.
Yeah,
Not saying I don't like the look of adult Link. I laugh at that. Because when you see like the later Links in Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword, he looks so much happier. But in this one, he just looks like perma-skull.
Yeah, it's very indicative of the anime art style of that period.
Yeah.
The very Dragon Ball-esque style.
You know what? I'm not letting this keys hit me.
I cannot remember what was up in that area where that block was.
You know what? We probably better go look for it.
Might as well go check.
I think it's bonus stuff, just in case you were paying attention and you knew what to do with those blocks, but we're going to make sure. Because if I can get like ahead in the small keys, I want to. Ah! Jeez! Oh, no complaining Link. Although that would have been a lot of damage. That's not your ocarina, Drak. There we go.
The Song of Time.
Fun fact, this is literally the exact same tune you hear in every Zelda game. So,
Of course it is.
it's just for that recognition.
Oh look, the spinning tiles are back.
Don't say it, Andrea. I know you want to. Give me a second to take care of the tiles.
What, the like?
Ah, damn it! I wanted it to be a reveal. So, this is the 3D version of the like. Now, you might be sitting here going, like?
Well, it's kind of like, You mean it's a like?
Yep. So, likes are actually one of the most hated villains in Zelda games. Why? Because they eat your shield.
They hate him even more than Wall Masters.
Oh, Wall Master is up there above the like, trust me. But the like is also hated because back in the original Zelda, this thing ate your shield. You had to pay like 150 rubies to get that shield, which means you have to go collect that all again.
True.
And in this one, he's even worse because oh my gosh, why can't I not hit this thing? There we go.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, what makes it additional here is that not only can he take your shield, he can eat your tunic. So you actually could take damage in the fire temple because you don't have heat resistance.
Ow.
Which in this case, since we got our tunic for free, we'd actually have to pay for it. And the tunics ain't cheap.
Yeah, but wasn't there actually a Legend of Zelda game where even if they took it, if you killed the enemy, you were able to retrieve it
As
back?
long as that was the original Legend of Zelda, and that was as long as you killed him within a certain time limit. If you didn't kill him within the time limit, or you left the room, you could get your shield back. But that time limit was wickedly, stupidly short. So you had to be like Zelda expert and hardcore to get your stuff back. Would you stop killing me, you flaming skulls? Yeah, I'm asking the denizens of the dungeon to stop being the denizens of the dungeon. Yeah, could you just not stop protecting the boss?
Let's go to the dungeon. That's me
Alright.
doing Sora.
Actually, I think you gotta climb on the other side, don't you?
Nope.
Oh yeah. Hopefully you can get up there.
The worst part, though, is that there are keys in this area. But thankfully, I caught them in time. Now, I would totally need those hearts, but I'm not taking the risk, because it means I have to basically walk that like a high wire. And I am not willing to do that. Now, one of the things I do like about the Fire Temple is that its dungeon design is actually very straightforward. And by that, I mean it makes sense. Whee! Oh, better get off! That's my floor. Here's where it gets complicated, though.
I feel like it's a Mario game.
It really kind of is, and I love I agree with you, Alex. I love the fact that they added Mario-esque platforming to the puzzle solving. It really helped. But since, given a recent comment that I actually sent out to Forlorn Hope, I have a feeling I'm going to get a bunch of comments saying that I am apparently anti-Ego Raptor because I said I disagreed with his... well, I didn't even say it, but that I disagreed with his sequelitis on Zelda.
Right.
I didn't disagree. Just for the record, I didn't disagree with it.
You didn't disagree.
I didn't. I actually think that there are some flaws, but I'm willing to forgive them because it's frickin' Zelda. Doesn't mean that the game can't be improved. And frankly, I also agree with him that we're going to get some more exploration improvements in Zelda U. I think that's a given. Which Andrea will be able to play soon. Because she's getting pretty close to the end of her long list of Zelda games to play.
Yay.
Which everybody thinks I'm apparently being a dictator and not letting her play ahead. And can we just clarify that right now, Andrea? I'm not the dictator, you're doing this.
I'm not playing ahead?
Yeah, you're not playing like the current Zeldas. You are intentionally keeping yourself in order. So like when I offered to let you play Wind Waker, you were playing the original Legend of Zelda.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Okay, there's this puzzle I'm missing. Oh, yes. Yeah, a lot of people actually said, are you like keeping the cartridges away from her and she has to play them in order like you did? No. In fact, I was like saying play the current Zelda.
No, I was just trying to get to experience it from the beginning up to the most current generation.
Which would be, well, by the time you're actually done, it'll be Zelda U. Okay, so this is actually an interesting puzzle because what we have to do, if people remember, down here, there's a little crystal switch.
Oh yeah, you would have to drop a bomb on it.
Either that or you can hookshot it. So I will show you. All you have to do is aim your hookshot and... Woohoo! And now the clock is ticking. The clock is ticking faster! And there you go.
Ooh, did anybody else order fried Link?
Nobody orders fried Link. Link fries everything else. Oh, and this is going to be a puzzle you really appreciate, Alex. Because what does this look like?
Boulders in a maze.
Da, 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 da. It's Indiana Link. Alright, so what we are doing basically is we are looking around and getting hit by a rock. So we're just looking around at the moment. Ah, there we go. And another Goron. Alright, take over, Alex.
Are you releasing me? I'm afraid to go.
No, you can stay there.
I'll tell you a secret for saving me. In this temple, there are doors that fall down when you try to open them. When one of these doors starts to fall, move.
So that's another interesting mechanic.
If you use the sample of the Goron special crop, you can break it.
Fake doors. Yes, those will get used. Lots. Actually, in this game, not so much, but in later games, it is.
Just like Luigi's Mansion.
Yes, but this would be before that, so... Yes, of course. Run right into me, Mr. Rock. I appreciate that. You know what? You want to clarify your position there, Mr. Rock? You almost did. Oh. I almost ran into the stationary rock, and that still would have been damage. Oh, look, door. I wonder where the door goes. Oh, looky. Tunnel and button. Alright, take over, Alex.
Are you releasing me? I'm afraid to go.
$10.
Let me tell you a secret as a reward for releasing me. When you're on fire, you can put it out by swinging your sword or rolling forward. Did you know that?
I'm still waiting for them to give us the Krusty Burger secret recipe, because your voice is cracking while you're doing it.
We're all out of the secret sauce. Put this jar of mayonnaise in the sun.
I think that's it. I think the Gorons from here on need to have that voice. Alright, so we now have yet another key.
Sorry, sir. No refunds. I want a colossal donut, and I'm gonna get a colossal donut. You don't scare us.
Hey, The Simpsons had its genuine moments.
It really does.
Okay, so... Interesting. There's an eye right there. I wonder what that does.
Actually, last night was Treehouse of Horror 3 with like the Keen Homer and the evil Krusty doll.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, but Fox kept like cutting all the lines, so it's like it felt like you could just tell where it's really badly edited for syndication.
Yeah.
You should have gotten those hearts.
Oh, wait! Big chest, what's gonna happen? There's one of three possibilities. What will it be? What is it gonna be? I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map! There we go. I just wanted to get this out of the way. Hey, did that door just stick its tongue out at me? It did.
Did it? I missed it.
Yeah, it's got like a totemic kind of look to it, but
That's awesome.
It's like sticking its tongue out at you.
Go for it. Yay.
There we go.
Okay, now don't die getting back.
Well, because it's quite a fall.
Well, if you fall, you don't.
You take damage if you land in the wrong place. But I'm not going to, because I'm going to go ahead and use my wits here. You know, like I've been using this entire time. Quiet, you both on the forest temple.